For many years now, NNPC was supposed to serve the interests of the Nigerian people, can't they serve the interests of some few cabals in the political system. But are they very happy now? Say some people don't. Many people are not open about the crook behavior when NNPC they exhibit. But this group don't come out and they allege say there is a gang up by some strong political cabals against the NNPP.
We think that if anybody or any group of persons, if you have issues, if you have some suspicions or you have some information against individuals who are working in government, there is the very strategic need to guarantee every individual the right of fair hearing. And it is important that we don't allow the country to degenerate into a place where certain individuals who are not very comfortable with some persons holding some positions, maybe some positions that they themselves, most times these antagonists are actually not even members of the opposition, as my friend said. Most times the greatest opposition we will have is within the house. It might be within the same kind of institution like NNPC. Those who are not very comfortable that a new person, the new sheriff, let me use that word, the new sheriff is in town, who want to do what they can do to undermine the authority of the new officials. So our appeal is that Nigerians should give the new hierarchy, the hierarchy in NNPC, give them a chance to at least demonstrate to us the program they have for us. And just like what my friend has itemized in his speech, we hope that the NNPC should sustain the current level of consistent supply of products locally, so that Nigerians will not have any reason to go back to lining up in the queues. Let the NNPC ensure that they maintain that as a legacy for the president who have appointed them, because he could not have been appointed as the overall head of the NNPC if the president of the country does not have the trust in him. So we are charging him, in as much as we are here to kind of say that it is wrong for people to gang up against him. We are also charging him to ensure that he makes that as a legacy that the president will deliver to the Nigerian people. And I want to encourage, I want to encourage politicians to allow the government to work. We should avoid distraction, particularly within the same government. That was why when he was mentioning something like 2027, I was trying to tell him that people should allow government to work the way it should. 2027 is still like 2 years away. The government should be allowed to do their work, and then when we get to the bridge, we will cross it. Thank you very much.
Gentlemen of the press, I will retake the press test afresh. Is my face okay, or I remove the glasses? Okay, good. Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, it is a rare privilege to have you here for this World Press Conference. Nigeria as a nation has passed through thick and thin under previous administrations in a quest to build formidable institutions that will guarantee the future of younger generations. It is pertinent to note that since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu assumed office 2 years ago, there have been policies of government that have reshaped the economy and guaranteed safety of our future generation. However, there have been a deliberate gang-up against Mr. President and his people's-oriented programs for the country. The enemies of the country have infiltrated all segments of the economy with a deliberate act of sabotaging Mr. President by blackmailing key agencies of his administration. Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, the whole country is aware of the pervasive corruption that engulfed the Nigerian oil industry during the previous administrations. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in his quest to clean up the mess in the oil industry, appointed Mr. Bayo Ojulari as the group managing director of the NNPC. Under the leadership of Ojulari, the country has witnessed the audit and forensic review of legacy contracts. Mr. Ojulari initiated a sweeping audit of long-standing upper contracts, particularly those involving crude lifting and infrastructure projects. This has exposed inflated costs and revenue leakages, many of which are now under internal review. Operational transparency and real-time reporting. Under his directive, the NNPCL now operates a real-time reporting dashboard for critical operations, ensuring better monitoring of crude production, refining activities, and fuel distribution nationwide. Reorganization of the Crude Oil Marketing Division, COMD. The COMD has been a major source of non-transparent policies and practices in the past. The GMD's reform have overhauled the division structure, reintroducing new compliance protocols and staff rotation to curb internal collision. Clap down on middlemen and phantom traders. Mr. Ojulari has ended several shady deals with unqualified intermediaries and shell entities used to siphon national resources. This alone has saved the country billions in prospective losses to the nation. Staff reorientation and accountability framework. For the first time in so many years, whistleblowing and international accountability, whistleblowing and internal accountability are being actively encouraged at NNPCL. Dozens of staffs have been reassigned and internal oversight unit strengthened. Engagements with international and anti-corruption partners. The GMD has opened up collaboration with transparency-focused global institutions, signaling Nigerians' renewed seriousness in cleaning up its oil sector images, both home and abroad. Despite all these and other pro-Nigerian policies, some corrupt individuals within the system are not comfortable with the ongoing reforms. We observe that some of them are in hand with major opposition leaders in the night to sabotage this government through the institutions like NNPCL, but they appear as friends of the government during the day, most of which are not even far away from the NNPCL itself. The era of long queue at filling station is gone. The era of fuel scarcity is gone. The era of Nigerians sleeping at filling stations or buying adulterated black market fuel is far gone. But these enemies of Nigerians are not comfortable, and they are coming out as sent to cause crisis and majorly discredit President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. Their major target by sponsoring protests and media attacks on the leadership of the NNPCL. Nigerians, and we indeed Nigerians, will reject every attempt to blackmail the president and discredit the working team of the NNPCL. As civil society organizations, collaborating with my sister agency, the Human Rights Writers Association. We are the voice of the people. We will not fold our arms. We will soon expose them beforehand this attack and release all their corrupt record to the public in no distant time if they don't stop these evil activities. We have also commissioned our team to have an independent and forensic investigation about those sponsoring blackmail and attack against the president using the NNPCL, a leadership that just came into office with reforms that is revamping the system. We are having increased oil production as we speak, and we are having more revenue to the nation. Nigeria is working. Our call to Mr. President. We respectfully urge His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to remain vigilant and discerning regarding the motive of those peddling unfounded allegations and character assassinations against the GGMD. These blackmailers seek to reverse the progress made and restore individuals who will continue the cycle of corruption that Mr. Ojulari is dismantling. Mr. President's choice of Mr. Bayo Ojulari was based on proven competence, credibility, and industry expert. We must not allow deceptive lobbying to taint the integrity of that decision or disrupt the much-needed reform currently taking root, as Mr. Bayo Ojulari is clearly committed to President Tinubu's Renew Hope agenda. This smell campaign must be seen for what it is, a last-ditch effort by compromised forces desperate to hold on to influence and illicit benefits. Nigerians stand with reformers. Nigerians stand with Tinubu. Nigerians stand with Ojulari. Mr. Bayo Ojulari is clearly one of the most refined Nigerians that is ready to implement the reformation policies of the Tinubu's administration in the oil sector. Under the leadership of Mr. Ojulari, Nigerians continue to have reduction on prices of petroleum products as pump prices of premium motor spirit continue to slash down almost on a weekly basis. We wish to encourage Mr. President to continue with his reforms and not to be intimidated or maligned by anyone trying to discredit his administration or appointees, because Mr. President has blocked leakages where corruption resides in the NNPC through Mr. Ojulari's credible leadership. We urge President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to continue to believe in the performing team, not only in the NNPC but across agencies of government. Gentlemen of the press, I want to also add that as 2027 is approaching, some elements and failures are already reassembling. Those who have looted the treasury dry in the past, those who were given responsibility and failed their immediate communities, those who have touched the commonwealth of the people and the spirit of those who die in silence are haunting, are now ganging up against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They are not just doing that in terms of political formations or opposition. They have gone to infiltrate some government agencies by trying to concoct lies and blackmail the government by blackmailing some key agencies of government like the NNPCL. We will not fold our arms, and if they continue to sponsor this blackmail against the president, we will have no option than to expose them to the world. Thank you. May God bless you.